Hi, welcome to my home. Have you gentlemen had a second to grab the equipment that you need in order to check for bug devices inside of my home?
Do you have any issues with the bug devices?
Yes, that's specifically what I said on the phone. There are
Well,
some.
the call taker, they didn't put everything he said on the phone. Is very confusing what you were saying. Can you kind of start from the beginning for us?
Yeah, sure. For the last couple months, actually about a year or something like that, there's been an investigation going on. It's actually been over my father. You know, he's active in a few things. The FBI has been a part of it. FBI has been able to go ahead and get warrant after warrant as far as who lives they're going to invade illegally and decide to record and what they're actually going to do. Now, the member of the Federal Bureau of Investigations that is supposed to be here and handling business correctly has not been. They have actually been coming inside of my home. They have actually been removing things from my home. They actually took my dog tags. Big no-no. They have actually took UPS packages, stopped my mail specifically from going specific places, invaded the Cash App, took over $400. They have actually made actual criminal acts.
Okay.
Point blank period.
You have an ongoing investigation for these items and these occurrences?
The ongoing investigation keeps hindering. This is the Federal Bureau of Investigations who has someone who's able to say certain things to certain people that make no damn sense at all as far as why they are doing something illegal in a person's life. Now, I know I should not have an investigation of any sort or of any kind going on under my name for any damn reason, and especially for this damn long, and I've given them many times to actually take their possessions back, and what they still refuse to do is take their possessions back. They choose to stay inside the home, continue to record me. It's a laptop. Now I have a phone personally where the FBI agent's information is directly inside of the phone. Now, so it's going to be, hey Joy, the FBI investigator's actual fingerprint that is actually inside of my phone, and actually another gentleman that has decided. Are you guys body cams on? This guy's is.
Always.
All right, cool. So that's what's going on. I'm not trying to speak unclear to you, but I was just at the Austin VA. I just had a chance to actually ask a member of their department directly, do you know exactly what's going on? He chose to stand in my face, give me a response, and he chose to say that he does not know who has the approval to do this as far as coming in your home. Now, I know plenty of people have had to sign off and say, yeah, this is just fine for you to run this investigation on this gentleman. Now, that does not just go by fly by night. Now, I got plenty of people that are lying in my face, acting like it's just fine to act like they're going to continue to keep an investigation going on under me illegally. No, I said you come out in the open and you get whatever you need to get done. Now, inside of my home personally, you can see specifically where things have been removed specifically from specific places, and see that someone has come inside of here outside of me. So I don't know if you guys would like to contact someone else, but one of you are more than welcome to come and actually see what I am actually talking about, and actually place it inside of the request or the case number that I actually have going on. But I really won't.
You're saying people have removed things, but also the FBI or individuals with the FBI have left things behind. Is that correct? Am I understanding that correctly?
Yes.
Do you have those items in the house now?
Yes.
Did you want us to come in and look at those items, or did you want to bring them out to us?
No, the phone, I am going to speak to someone specifically. I'm going to the FBI office to specifically have them do it. I don't know if the police have to be there, but it's their
Once you
member.
go federal, that's federal.
Yeah, it
Trump
is
living
federal because they have decided to make attempts as far as to make actual thefts, withdrawals from my account. It is over $10,000 inside of my investment account, which does also make it
Did
federal.
you also like flag that for fraud and say no, stop that? That payment wasn't authorized. You did that already?
Yes.
Okay, so you still have your money, but they attempted.
Yes.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure that that didn't happen.
So attempted robbery, theft so far,
Sure.
threats on my life, and multiple other things are what's actually happening currently.
So I can better help you. What can I do for you?
I would like to have my home scanned for the listening devices and the video devices that are inside my home.
Okay, we don't have the funding for that sort of thing, so we don't even have those devices accessible to us. To, like,
That is the
scan and
FBI.
sweep. If the FBI would have done it, so I'm not saying what you're saying is true or false, but what I'm saying, if for whatever reason the FBI is investigating you, I would doubt, based on the movies I watched, that they're going to come and remove something.
Yeah, because they have the audacity.
That's my only no.
They have the audacity to actually contact my nothing. I can't say certain things. But all right, how do I want to put this?
Did you go to the VA hospital on Metropolis?
Metropolis, yeah.
And you were in Navy?
Metropolis, however you want to say. Yes.
When did you serve?
I served from 2004 to 2015.
Okay. I was getting out as you were going in.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. What'd you do? Because I saw your license has, like, you can drive track vehicles.
I'm a Class A driver, but I
That's some
am
good endorsements. That's pretty badass.
an operations specialist.
Nice. Okay.
All I do is specialize in
so we
tracking
can't
of targets.
scan inside your apartment. Do you want us to visually look at anything? Knowing that we don't have the electronic devices or anything that can possibly locate, a hidden camera or listening device. Knowing we can't do that, how can I help you now?
How is my investigation going? It's 276849. Has there been a detective assigned to my case as of yet?
When did you get it? What year?
Request has been put on. First began because they were doing bike thefts, and they did the bike thefts around this whole little part.
Have you followed up? Wait, like if you called
yes.
311 or the 512-974
Yes.
5000?
Yes.
And that's with that case number, what they tell you?
They've come inside my home. They took in the actual recording, because I saw them. So I bought my own spy cam from the spy shop out there in Round Rock.
Yeah.
I recorded the vehicles right out front here.
Did you write down their license plates?
No. I recorded it. They came inside of my home, and that's another request number that I put in as far as actual thefts, as far as them coming inside of my home, removing something like that's legal.
Do you still have the recordings so that I could see the license plates?
On that, no. Like I told you, they stole the actual device.
So
And they have.
If you believe someone's like kind of camping outside and waiting till you leave or whatever, see if they can steal your property, whether they're after you or just like punk kids just trying to take whoever's taking stuff. I'm not saying it's one or the other, but in that case, if that looks suspicious to you, you can record it, but knowing that they're stealing your recordings, something else you can do is also write it down. Throw it in your wallet, because if you're anything like me, you always have your wallet on you.
Yeah, I got a
and
notepad.
Just keep it on you so that the next time you need to make a report, you can give us these license plates. And what we can do is, using those license plates, is if they're involved in anything else, anything criminal, because we only do criminal stuff. If it's anything criminal that they're involved in, that license plate might return as something involved in theft somewhere else.
This is actual criminal.
Link it together, you know what I mean?
Like I said, they're breaking and entering. Like I said, the things that they have stole are
a computer in here?
a couple $1,000s. Yes, I have
The FBI's computers?
the laptop that they have placed on me.
That one?
It's a Chromecast. No, if there's nothing you guys can do as far as.
I mean, I can run the serial number on the back and see if it comes back as an FBI computer.
I'll be right back.
All right, man.
Now, here you are.
And now this is not yours.
This is mine.
This one's yours.
Yes.
Well, did you have the FBI one? The one the FBI left behind?
The government official stuff that I have, yes,
Right.
I still have official stuff as well, but I am waiting for whoever's going to actually step into this and actually handle it appropriately. If you just need the serial number off of there or the model
But if
number.
this is yours, then the serial number's not going to do me any good because it's yours.
Well, I bought it secondhand off someone.
Okay.
I bought it smooth off of Facebook Marketplace.
Okay. Well, then I can. Well, so I can run it there to see if the person you bought it from stole it.
That'd be
I
awesome.
can do that if that's what you really want to do. But if I do that and it comes back stolen, I got to take it.
That is fine with me because there's some other information I want to be taken as well,
Okay.
especially if they're stealing other things.
Okay.
Because if they gave me a piece of stolen equipment, guess what? I don't want it.
Okay.
I
Alright.
paid for it
No,
legally.
I can do that for sure. This is Acer. Give me 1 second, and I will run this for you.
Yes,
I was waiting for dispatch to finish.
because I still have that person's information as well as far as who sold it to me.
Okay.
This could go back a lot further than I even believe.
Sure. Actually, if you can give my partner that guy's information or gal, I don't know if it was a guy or gal you were talking about, but if you know his information and you can give it to my partner,
I'll get it a
run this
little
in
bit
the
later.
meantime.
A little bit later?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like opening up anything because they work from a open Wi-Fi source, so they continue to try to.
So you can't, you don't have his name accessible outside the computer?
Yes.
Okay.
Serial's going to be Nora X-Ray George Charles 2 Adam Adam 007 828 00 6587 200. Should take 30-ish seconds. Was there anything else you wanted me to run?
Huh?
Was there anything else they left behind that you wanted me to run?
No.
You wanted to take that phone back to the FBI, is what you said, right?
Yeah, I got to talk to them first,
That's going to be a you thing, right?
and it's going to be handled specifically.
When you called, did you call 311 or 911?
I tried to call 311. They actually restricted it
Oh, okay.
to where I could not get through.
Have you ever spoken to anyone with integral care?
Yes.
Okay. How often do you deal with MCOT?
I don't.
Do they check on you at all? Because I know we came out. Do you remember? Cheese and crackers. Do you remember a Hispanic guy and a white dude, and then me came out earlier this month? I think MCOT was here, and I don't think you knew that we were coming. Do you remember that day?
Oh, that was.
Okay, so
you were part of them?
The civilian was the MCOT. That's the integral care worker.
Yeah.
How often do you deal with the integral care workers?
I don't deal with people who are sitting outside of my home watching me. They could have knocked on the front door.
Okay, well, they might have.
I was inside.
I don't know if these civilians know enough to know the rooms by the outside because there's no markings.
That's what I said was amazing. That's how I know devices are in my home.
Are you with an ACT team, like the ACT?
No. I just now contacted the NAACP as far as trying to figure out who do I have to get in contact with as far as taking this seriously, as far as these are actual thefts committed against a American citizen inside of his home. I'm just trying to get in contact with the appropriate sources and the appropriate people that will take this seriously. Like, because I said specifically what I need as far as these are thefts, this is a bunch of stuff happening, and I needed these devices removed from my home, and to actually speak to the investigator or whoever's thinking that this is fine to play inside of my home. I don't care what they after, but going inside of my children's bathroom, taking my dog tags, taking my packages specifically, coming inside of my home, doing little SIM card, little takeover things, sitting in front of my face, sending me to this, that direction, messing with the GPS, having me sit in front of a person's face who's dumb enough to tell me that they're a takeover artist. I have a moment to say, damn, I don't give a damn what you think you are anymore, Matt. You're not taking over anything of mine.
Who's Matt?
The takeover artist.
Oh. And then as far as, have you ever dealt with like C3 or
IC3, have I put in an IC3 request?
Yeah, they're kind of like this, not stolen from the guy you bought it from. It's
Okay.
good to go, okay? Got it?
Thank you.
They kind of are the people you talk on the phone, and they deal with other concerns and things like that where officers can't. So like today, they might have been able to deal with it. I'm not sure if they would have still brought it out to us, but just knowing that we can't stand and we don't have like the cool toys that you see on like Miami Vice. But just knowing that stuff.
I was just at the Austin VA clinic, and the guy was like, "Oh, I was a city of Austin cop, and if you believe you have devices and stuff inside your home," he went and took a moment and he said, "You have the police come to your home, and they'll do it." That's why I told the operator specifically that I wanted to have my place scanned. So I don't know what it's going to take for everyone to actually say these are actual acts of theft.
How are you sleeping lately?
Just fine.
Okay.
Removed the bike from my balcony. They came inside my home, and now they've been inside my home and they've actually removed what I've actually set up to stop them from looking inside of my home.
But you said you had a spy camera from Round Rock, right?
I just got to my apartment and
Huh?
this dude
They took the Round Rock.
was supposed to get 3 boxes, and when I turned, he was with 2 boxes and he left one right there on my apartment. And then he was like kind of nervous,
People are
and I was
stealing
like,
stuff all the
and then
time.
my wife said
Yeah,
that
it's
we were
pretty
trying to
common.
get 3 boxes, and he just leaves one right there in the ground. And the guy, I don't know if you saw the guy, nobody came out with 2 boxes.
Yeah, it's becoming way too common.
Yeah, no, it is. And that stuff is actually a federal crime. So we take those reports too, and it ends up being, they're called porch pirates. It's their fun little term. So just for the future, don't leave anything of your property or value on your balconies because you don't want to be an easy target.
Oh, yeah, of course not.
So you said you're sleeping while you're eating, all right?
I am about to get some food right now. Yeah. Yes, I am. I'm eating just fine, sleeping just fine. I'm not under any kind of stress where I'm scared. They have decided to do something as far as threatening my life, and I have taken a moment to go ahead and let them know that I send that threat right back. And I have made a deadline as far as here in the next 60 days. Now, I don't know who all thinks this is a joke that I just threatened a federal officer, but I hope that y'all don't think this is a joke when I actually take action for myself.
I mean, if you're defending yourself in your home, you're good to go, man.
I know.
So, as far as like just kind of to wrap up my report and stuff, you're eating well, sleeping all right. As far as medications, are you taking like what is the?
I don't take any medication.
You don't take any sleep medications?
No.
Okay. Are you prescribed anything by doctors?
Am I prescribed anything by doctors?
Pain meds.
Pain
Anything
meds?
like that? Because you go to the VA, right?
Yes.
So you're going to the VA for a reason.
Yes.
Do the VA doctors prescribe you anything?
The VA doctors do not work with me. Like I said, they, I guess, have given this over to Integral Care because they don't mind giving me a call.
So it's 2015 you got out? So you're not under the VA insurance anymore?
Yeah, I am.
You are? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm service connected.
Then the VA should still take care of you. Integral Care is good for those that don't have insurance. It's also good for just like, hey, I need to talk for a second. They do all that kind of stuff. But they're usually like the free services that the state runs and the city runs. I guess it's not the state, it's the city. So the city uses their resources towards getting Integral Care off the ground. They've got a shop on Airport down towards 12th Street. So like if you wanted to make a visit and you don't like going all the way the hell out to the VA hospital, can go over to that place. I would always say call ahead. Did the civilian lady give you a card or a brochure or anything? Any kind of paperwork?
Which civilian lady?
Remember the last time I was telling you when we showed up and you didn't expect us to be here and you're like, whoa, what the hell?
Yeah.
Did she give you anything? Because I wasn't here the whole time. I took off because there were too many officers.
No, I didn't allow her to. I didn't want anything from her.
Would you allow me to? Just give you a number 2 Integral Care?
No, I got a card that was just left
You
on my
have a
door.
card. Okay, well that's good then.
They place a card
It's
on my
something
door.
like 947 help or something if you spelled it out.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
just, you call them and you can make any sort of appointments, whether it's just talking on the phone or inpatient or outpatient or whatever. And they're an awesome resource. We love them. And they're 24/7.
Yeah, sure.
Is there anything else that I can do before we wrap up and I write this whole report up?
No, go ahead. Have a good day.
All right, man.
Mr. Griffiths, Mr. Padilla,
Sir?
nice to meet you.
Lovely day, sir.
Officer Padilla doesn't even have officer on his uniform. He's most likely ex-military, just like I. Both of them. Waste of time.